Hello, hello, hello. Let's see, is ever anyone let's go check the chat and see how things are going. Okay, can someone let me know in the chat if they can hear me? And I'm just going to make a quick announcement in the live now in the BBOL server. So I'm just gonna give everybody a couple minutes to hop in here. Just want someone to know everything's working. I can see the game. Hope everyone is doing good. How did everyone like that Super Bowl matchup? First, it was kind of boring, and then it got pretty interesting towards the end, and Chiefs ended up winning in overtime, so that was pretty good. I enjoyed the second half. The first half was pretty boring. Not gonna lie. Halftime show was all right. Wasn't amazing, but it wasn't terrible. Okay, it looks like I can't do anything from my phone as far as that sort of stuff. So you have to check over here. Okay, let's customize channel. That's what I need. Stream manager. Do. I am going to edit stream info, and this will be just change game 2 to game 3. There we go. And done. Okay. So testing, 1, 2, 3 to make sure I can hear myself. Testing, 1, 2, 3 to make sure I can hear myself. Testing, 1, 2, 3 to make sure I can hear myself. Testing, 1, 2, 3 to make sure I can hear myself. And I can. So we are good. 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 Okay, let's why did I hear a bunch of stuff? Okay. Bunch of stuff. Okay. Bunch of stuff. Okay. Bunch of stuff. But okay, everything should be good. So without further ado, let's get into the game. So Loba is up 2-0. If Loba wins this game 3, he wins the championship. Vissery, this is a must-win game for Vissery to continue on in the World Series. So we will see what happens. And looks like Loba is the road team in this one. Vissery has the home field advantage in this one, and also the multiplier. Every 5th run gets an extra bonus run. That's a special rBBL rule. But let's see what happens. I'm really excited to see what happens, and excited to bring all you guys along with us. So let's get the show underway. Okay, now why? Okay, let's go back. Okay, there we go. Going grounder swing with Star Moonbeam. Low and low, just pretty much low. Okay, swing and a miss, another low. Okay, here's a ground ball. Third base, that should be an easy single for Star. And it is. Because they don't know, Loba uses Control F, which speeds up the game. Star steals second. And now you got another speedster, Kathy Wolf. Ooh, ground ball to second. Ooh, throwing home. That allows Kathy to reach, and now we got runners at the corners for Derek Jeter. Ooh, ground ball to Barry Larkin. What's going to happen? Larkin throws to second to get Kathy Wolf. Star Moonbeam scores, and that's going to start all our scoring. Now you have Lorelei Akai, who is the power up user, pops it up right to the catcher, and catcher just totally misses it. Normally we see the catcher bonk there, but no bonk, just straight up dropped it. Just straight up never touched it. Kind of surprising there. Ooh, there's a nice hit from Lance. Right to center field. That looks like ooh, throws to third. Nope. Does not get the out there. And Derek Jeter scores. We are 2-0 in favor of the Marlins early on right now. Then we got injured Dahlman up, the Beltran clone. Takes a nasty curveball low and inside. Doing a hit and run here. Runs into corners. Ooh, missed it this time. Everyone's going to retreat, and now both of those runners cannot advance on a steal. And easy out to second. Lance gets out, but Lorelei scores. It is now 3-0 Marlins. And now we got Dominic Lowe, who is kind of like a Stephanie Morgan clone, basically. There's a ground ball. Is Dominic going to reach? Dominic reaches. Thought that there might be a chance there, but Lena was just too slow to catch up to that. And now we got some more hit and run action. Ooh, Isabel. That's a gapper. That's going to score too. That's going to be a double for Isabel. Really, really good inning right now. Start this game off for Loba. Ooh, that was a really good rip by Billie Jean. Not many times you see Billie Jean hit a ball that well. Going up. Start Moonbeam is up, and the Marlins have batted around. Ground ball gets out at third base. That's going to do it. But that was a really good inning. 5 runs, 5-0. And now the Red Sox are coming up. Ground ball to second base. Flubs it. And that's going to allow Barry to reach first base. Bringing up Egon. Ooh, ground ball. That's like a perfect ground ball. That's going to be everyone safe. And that brings up Tanya. Let's go. Ooh, that's a meatball. That's crushed. But that's going to go right to Star. Is Star going to catch it this time? Yep, Star catches it. Oh, and Barry's going to try to get the sack fly and does. And that brings up Lena Ang. That might have been a little bit outside, but decides to swing at that. Ooh, good one. Is that going to fall? That does fall, but Star flubs it, and that is going to be safe at third base. Ooh, I thought that was going to be an out there at third, but just barely beats the throw. And now we got runners at the corners for Ramona Bennett. We're going to do a Nan's Gambit there. And Lena steals. Typically, Lena's doesn't have the speed, but taking advantage of the catcher throwing to third. Sack fly to the right field. And Vissery scores another run. Now we got PJ Sharif, who has hit some home runs. PJ's been having a really great series, and that's going to be a nice hit. Jeter dives, and PJ has enough speed to be able to make it to first base to bring up Alicia Blakely, the Mo Vaughn clone. That's going to be a little bit high, but still in the zone. Too high to swing at that. Ooh, here's a good one to hit. Oh, swing and a miss. A little bit too early on that one. Popped up. That's going to go right to Billie Jean. And drops it. And that's going to make the bases loaded for Chris Milton. I believe Chris Milton's the power-up user. Oh, is this might be perfectly placed. And Alicia's safe. And everyone's safe, and that scores the third run. Now we bring up Horace Young. That's going to be outside. Ball one. Curve too much. Ooh, that might have been a wrong stance there. A little bit high. Good eye there by Horace. Ooh, nasty curve ball right there. Up and in. Now 2-2 and 2 outs. And now we got full count. 2 outs. Who knows what's going to happen? Here, that's a hit old pitch. And fouls it off. Okay, here we go. Ooh, ball 4 just outside, and that's going to score the 4th run. And now both teams have batted around in their first innings. Taking that one, waiting for their pitch. That one was a little bit too risky to do there. Jeter's just going to step on third, and that's going to do it. But both teams having a really good inning. And now, was this the AI Horace hitting a home run, and now we are tied at 4 apiece. Ooh, Kathy Wolf with a nice hit. Center fielder drops it, and that's going to be a double on the air. Jeter ground ball, but they're playing back, so that's going to be an easy single for Derek. Ground ball by Lorelei. This might be... Oh, it's going to be... I thought it might be a double play at first, but nobody gets out. A little bit indecision by the AI there. And now Lance hits a grand slam. That's a nice line drive. Just goes over the fence. Gotta do a replay for that one. That one got out in a hurry. Outside pitch, line drive, hit. Just barely goes over the fence. Nicely done by Lance for that grand slam. Couple of fouls there by Ingrid. Another foul. Another foul. Ooh, gets off the base. Everyone is safe. Why are you swinging at that? I was way inside. Ooh, this might be trouble. But no one is going to get out there. Everyone is safe. Ooh, popped it up on the outside pitch. Oh no. Oh, barely got back. I thought that might be double play for sure. But no, got lucky. Just got back in time. And now the fielder's choice, third base. And now Star is up with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Star not exactly who you want up with runners in scoring position. Or a runner in scoring position. But that's about as perfectly placed as you could hope for. And that brings up Kathy Wolf, who has a little bit better bat than Star Moonbeam. Ooh, the triple seal cancel. And swing and a miss on that low pitch. So it's 9-1 on Loba's side for a +8. So it's +8 to +4 now. It's Vissery's turn to put up some runs. Ooh, ground ball. That's another perfect ground swinging bunt right there. That stays fair. And that's going to be an infield double for Alex Gonzalez. You don't see that too often. But when you do, it's in this game. That is definitely low right there. Not even going to risk that. Not going to bite. Ooh, and that was crushed but foul. Lesko has a mighty swing. Ooh, going foul there. Another foul. Not the best contact for Lesko, but Lots and lots of power. And uses that power, and that is going to be way crushed. How far this one going to go? Oh, we don't even get to see. Come on now. Lame. You gotta at least see how far it goes when you hit it that far. Gotta enjoy it. Come on. Come on now. What's the fun in that? Sad day. And Lena, is there just going to be back-to-back? No, I was going to stay in the park. But that is going to be flubbed by the left fielder, and that's going to be a double on the air. And now we got Ramona Bennett. Not much you can do there. Sometimes you just got those really bad pitches and just got to look at them unless it's 2 strikes. It might have been a ball. That's probably going to be an out. Yep, gets an out. But does advance the runner. Lena to third base with only 1 out. And now PJ Sharif with a .785 batting average this postseason. That's being a ground ball to short. Jeter gets it, but froze it almost out of play. Lena scores. Caffey went off the screen to save that from going out of play. And that is another run. One thing to note that now that Vissery has over 5 runs, you do have that multiplier run in effect. That is why you see 8 as the score, even though they've only scored 7 runs in the game. Ooh, ground ball. Is PJ going to make it safe? Yes, he will, and so will Lisa. Now we got Chris Milton on the bat. Ground ball to second. It's going to step on second. Uh-oh, what's going on now? Oh, that could have been really costly. Really lucky to get out of that jam. That self-imposed pickle there. Who decides to throw to second there? Chris not fast enough for that. Ooh, big foul there. That was pretty close, but not close enough to risk swinging there. And that's going to go right to the left fielder, who decides to not catch it. And that is going to score another run. Now it is 9-8. Vissery taking the lead off of that error. Couple home runs, but a lot of errors in this one so far. Lance had that big grand slam. Tanya had a home run. But a lot of miscues by the AI that both teams are capitalizing off of in this one. And now, ooh, that gets a strike. That was the bad take emoji right there. Ooh, that's a good pitch to swing at, and hits it to center field, but Star is right there. Star drops it. Is Chris gonna start a score? Yes, he will. And Horace is gonna go to third. And yes, Chris does score. And now that makes it 9-0, 10-0 with the multiplier. Now the next run will also be a multiplier. Nice way of taking advantage of the aggression there. And using Barry's speed. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position for Alex Gonzalez. Oh, that was just underneath there. But that was a really good inning. Both players are doing really well in this one. Scoring lots of runs in both of their innings. And Derek gets a nice single there to lead this off. Lorelei hits it to third, but the throw is not in time to get Jeter. And both runners are going to be safe, and that brings up Lance Lambert, who already has a grand slam on today. And despite that being definitely a ball, decides to still swing at that, and that goes foul. And now it is 2-2. And Lance hits it deep. Is that going to stay in the park? Just against the wall. But Jeter will be able to advance to third. And okay, I'm not gonna go back. Ooh, that was got a lot of this one actually. Okay, ground ball. Is Jeter gonna score here? Lorelei is out, but that does score a run. And now Chris Melton coming back on the mound. Pops it up, and that should be caught by somebody. But that Tanya Lesko and Barry collide, and both runners are safe, allowing Isabel to come out to plate. And now Alicia Blakely, the Mo Vaughn clone, comes in, but easy catch for the center fielder, and that's going to do it. That is the shortest inning of the game so far. Oh no, we had actually this is going to be a user double play on Vissery's end. Gets a power up for Chris Melton. This could be really, and it's the aluminum power bat. Ooh, this could be really clutch for the Red Sox. Now only the 9th rounders can use power ups for this season. So that is Lorelei for the Marlins and Chris Milton for the Red Sox. Now the Illumina is basically an automatic home run unless you're playing on the scuffed scum version. Oh, nasty pitch, top of the zone. 2 strikes. Might have a little bit too close to take there, especially with Lesko. Ooh, big freeze, but able to time it. And Billie Jean goes off the bag. And that is going to turn into a double and another power-up. Now, obviously, because you already got the aluminum power bat, you can't get anything better than the aluminum power bat. So it's not going to be that important in the short term. But if this game keeps going on, this could be valuable later on. Depending on how many aluminum power bats are there. Ooh, another one, and that's going to result in another power-up. Nobody is covering over there. So what power-up will the Red Sox get now? So that one is either an aluminum power bat or a screaming line drive. So it's possible that was another aluminum power. Most likely that was another screaming line drive, and that gets caught. PJ, I don't know what's been going on at PJ, but PJ is getting a lot better hits than what PJ normally gets. A whiffed on the big freeze, but gets the stolen base there. I know Vissery knows how to use a hex editor. Is it possible that PJ got secretly buffed? Got a power buff or something in the hex editor? Secretly? Ooh, popped it up. That should end the inning. And it does. No run score here. And it is 10-9. Billie Jean not doing much on that grounder. Easy out. But that's not too bad considering you got Star and Kathy coming up now. Swing and a miss on that low curveball there. Another foul there. That should be a curve inside. And we are getting... Oh, swing and a miss. That is not great. Ooh, ground ball. That should be a single. Bounces out the back of their head. And now Jeter is up. Ooh, going to take a steal there. That one aggression. Grounder swinging a miss on a high ball. Now it's going to be... Ooh, foul. Not taking out 2 strikes. So here's a good one. And that is going to get to second base. But Ramona does not have a good arm. And Caffey scores from second on that one. And now it is 10 all for Lorelai Akaye. And that is going to go... Ooh, too slow. That is a tired Chris Milton at first base. And that cost him. Ooh, now here's a meatball for Lance. And messes up the meatball. But is still able to get to first base there. Can Ingrid make up for Lance? Oh, that was way out of there. And had all 3 runners going, so that's going to eliminate that. The hit and run. Swing and a miss. Wrong stance there. Should have been closed. Probably kicking himself for swinging at that pitch. That was outside. A little more patience there in that one. Ingrid fouling off some tough pitches there. Now you got a full count. There is a great hit right there. But froze to the right runner. That is some good intelligence there by the AI, and that ends the inning. Just going to go with the aluminum power bat here. Wants the definitive multiplier run. So that's probably why I decided to just use it there. Nobody on base. Because it was the multiplier run and it's 2 runs. It's like you had a runner on first base. Ooh, and we get another aluminum power bat. Got lucky there. So now, I don't know if... Now, it is possible that... It is extremely unlikely, but it is still possible that theoretically, that Vissery has 5 more aluminum power bats. Ooh, off Lance, but too slow for Horace, and that's an easy out at first base. Alex Gonzalez up now, has a double and a single today. Maybe we can get a triple here. Try to get that cycle. Ooh, ground ball. That should be an out. And it is. Billie Jean stops on first base there. And that brings up Tanya Lesko. Ooh, maybe a little bit early there. Oh, that was absolutely crushed. Tanya Lesko, another home run. Not as far as the previous one, but they all count the same. Another home run by Tanya. That's her second of the game. Does not want to be shown up by Chris Milton. Ooh, there's a meatball. And that's going to go all the way to the wall. Let's see if Lena goes to here. And Lena does, taking advantage of the weak throw from Star. Oh, actually going to be a triple here. Not very often you see Lena Ang get a triple, so take advantage of that one because you might not see it for a while. Now you got Ramona here with 2 outs. Ramona does not have as good of a following as her clone, Ray Tran, Big Play Ray, but still a really solid player despite the less fanfare. Clearly inside 3-1. Power up, but decides to not swing at that, probably because you already have 2 power ups and don't need another one. Actually got 3 instances of a power up, so and takes a strike 3 there. Oh, we got a double play here. Oh, and that goes into left field. Oh, we got a run here. Another run given up. I thought that was going to be double play at first, but that turns into giving up another user run, and that brings Loba's total to 9. Dominic barely makes it, and now Loba has a power up for Lorelai Akaye. But it is the 5th inning, so it's possible that Lorelai might not be able to use it. And that's going to get down to the wall. That's going to be a double for Isabel. Dominic probably going to score. And now get the flub throw. That is going to be a triple and maybe an inside the park home run. No, it's going to be a triple. Now you got Billie Jean Blackwood. 2 for 3 on the day. Ooh, that's a good hit. And gets dropped. Smartly turning Isabel around. Would not have been a good play to send her home there. And now Isabel is definitely gonna be able to use that. Possibly in this inning if one more batter gets on base. And that should do it. As long as there's no double or triple plays, Lorelai will be able to use that power up this inning. And that is huge for the Marlins. Another foul by Caffey. Oh, another nasty strike. There's been some nasty third strike calls here. Clanky taking no prisoners. That is going to be dropped. But Billie Jean is too slow. Oh, that almost turned into a double play. But Isabel scores. Now there's 2 outs, and you got a crazy bunt in a screaming line drive. Now Lorelei is going to choose the crazy bunt over the screaming line drive. Let's see how crazy this one gets. Not too crazy. Seen a lot crazier crazy bunts than that. And that is going to be a triple. We're going to try to score. And just barely gets ahead of the tag. And that was an inside the park homer for Lorelei and Lance. So back-to-back home runs. One, the inside the park. One, the traditional variety. And now that brings up to a plus 15 for the Marlins. A very strong offensive score. But it is possible those 2 runs given up to the AI could come back to bite them. Now 2 outs for Isabel. Hit and run is on. And okay, here's a nice drive, but that's not going to be a caught. That's going to be off. And now that's plus 16. Billie Jean is up. This is a really great inning for the Marlins. That is going to fall, and everyone is going to be safe. Lou Dominic's going to try to score here and will. Now that is a plus 17. And now you got an open base for Star, but there is 2 outs, though. Going to take that one. And that one. 0-2, but still sticking with the grounder swing. And it is interesting that Lena is now pitching, not at catcher. So this could be really interesting in the 6th inning. Probably not too much in this inning. Is Isabel going to be able to make it? No, it was a strong throw for the catcher there. And after that strong score, Vissery's got to put up some runs if he wants to move this to a game 4. Last at bats for the Red Sox. And I believe the Marlins were at a plus 19. Or plus, I think they either plus 19 or they scored 19. Ooh, a nice hit by PJ. Too strong for Dominic Lowe there. Really need Chris Milton to come back up again. Really need to use that aluminum power bat. That would be huge right now. That is going to be low. 3-0 to Alicia Blakely. And strike. That curved just enough. Going to stick with power there and fouls it off. Let's see if he goes to line drive now. And they do. Ooh, that was a nice hit. That should be a single for Alicia there. Especially because the throw goes into second. And now PJ is going to make it to third. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And Chris Milton comes up with that aluminum power bat. This game is going to be 16-0. Or 15-0. Really. And that is going to make it 18-0. Oh, and look at the effects there by Alex, putting the little lights flickering off of that. That was a nice touch there. Decided to at least see how far that went that time. 599. And another aluminum power bat. So if Chris Milton can bat around, that means that there's another aluminum power bat for Chris. So either got really lucky and the first one gave 3 aluminum power bats, or had 2 instances of the aluminum power bat, 1 of 2, or both of 2, or 1 of 2 and 1 of 1. At least 1 of 2 instances of the aluminum power bat. But now with a plus 18, Vissery's in a pretty good spot. Still needs put some more runs though to win. And Horace just fast enough to be able to make it to first. Jeter is always a menace on the AI side, no matter where he is in the field. And now we got both catchers on the mound. So this could be very interesting as far as steals in the bottom of the 5th and the top of the 6th, respectively. Yeah, this might take a while. What a grounder. Star gets in front of him, blocks it, but now every single is basically a triple now after the steals. And that's going to be a single. And now we're gonna probably see another steal. Alex is gonna get the second. Now, really interesting to see when you have a really good power hitter, but you have these instances. Okay, that's not a meatball, so it's not. You don't have that situation now, but it was interesting to see if that is a meatball. Do you swing? It's always an interesting question. Do you take the free base or do you swing away at the meatball because you're probably not going to get another one? Ooh. Perfectly pitched there. And of course, Titanium says never pass up meatballs. And Tanya hits it on deep to left field. Is this going to be enough? Yes, it is. That is number 3 for Tanya. And that puts Vissery clearly in the lead of a plus 22 and still nobody out. Lena Ang going back to back. Not very often do you see Lena hit home runs, but she does have enough pop to hit it over the fence every once in a while. Wait, let's check. I think that might be the case. Yes, that is a cycle because he had triple, two doubles, and a single. So with that home run, that is a cycle for Lena Ang. And now Billie Jean is on the mound. Ooh, nice hit. But that's going to go right to Jeter. Jeter dives. I think the dive is going to allow Ramona to get to first base. And yes, that is what's going to happen. And now PJ Sharif, 3 for 4 with 3 singles on the day. Going to allow Ramona to steal second. Now does Ramona steal third? Looked a little bit gassed there. Yes, Ramona is going to steal third. And that's not close. Ooh, popped it up. That's going to go right to Jeter. That should be an easy catch. But Jeter drops it. Now Billie Jean is going to throw out Ramona at home. Billie Jean surprising everyone with the cannon there. Now PJ is going to easily steal 2 bases. Okay, here's a good one for... Yeah, probably would not have sent that, especially considering there is no outs and you had an aluminum power bat coming up. Now that is 3 aluminum power bats for Chris Milton. Now how far is this one going to go? .604. Now Vissery is up to a plus 27. Had 3 aluminum power bats. Horace with a nice single that just gets down. And that is going to go to the fence. That's going to be a double. Power-ups are so cool. I sense some sarcasm there. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you're a fan of that team. So I totally understand being a little bit frustrated right now. I would be too. Now we got one more run, and that is going to be another multiplier run. One more run away from the 30. Good chance that happens based on how this game is going. Yeah, they did. I kind of didn't want either team to win, but I really don't like the 49ers since they beat the Packers way too much. And I didn't want the Chiefs to win because they've won so much. But I really just didn't want the 49ers to win, so. Now we got a full count here. And that's going to be a walk and probably a steal. And now Tanya Lesko trying for 4 home runs on the day. Okay, that's going to be low. Oh, it's going to be a strike. There's been a lot of those that are just been like barely in the zone. Like at the very borderline of the strike call. Oh, Tanya, that's going to be off the scoreboard, I believe. Yep, off the scoreboard. And that is going to be a multiplier run as well. This is going to be an inside the park home run, though, for Tanya. So Tanya does hit 4 home runs on the day, and that puts Vissery up to a plus 32. Still only 1 out. And now we see the cycle by Lena Ang. 5 for 5 on the day. Ground ball to Jeter. Jeter throws out Lena. First time Lena is getting out today. And now down to the last out. Ooh, Jeter tried to jump and catch that. Just over Jeter's head. And Ramona gets on base. Let's see what PJ can do here. We got steals to do, though. And that pops it up and getting off foul. Nobody close there. Ooh, it's strike 3. And that's going to end it. But a really solid bottom of the 5th. And that's going to mean a good chance of victory for the Red Sox. But you never know. Lena Ang is on the mound and not at catcher. And that's going to be right to the first baseman. And that's going to be out number 1, not what you want to see. Need a really, really big inning from Loba here if he wants to win this game and win the championship. Is that going to stay? No, that's going to foul. Now that is going to be a single. And now we get it crazy bunt, though. Kind of crazy, but that's going to be a double and an RBI. And now there is no more crazy bunts. But Lance hits one out of here, and that is now a plus 20 for Loba. But still needs to get quite a few more runs. Sorry, I can't talk right now. And now we got Ingrid Dahlman, who pops it up to right field and catches it for out number 2. And now that brings up Dominic Lowe for the last chance for the Marlins in this one. They want any chance to win this game. And that is going to be a fly ball to first base. And that is going to do it. Vissery takes this one. Plus 32 to plus 20. Vissery staves off elimination, and we will have a game 4 here tomorrow night. Do not know who will be commentating that necessarily, but there will be a game 4 that will be hosted here on this Twitch channel between Loba and Vissery. So game 4 will be tomorrow night. So hopefully we will see you there tomorrow. Don't know what's all going to happen there, but hopefully you everyone at least somewhat enjoyed the game, the Super Bowl game, and also this game 3 and all the power-ups and all the home runs and all the errors and stuff like that. So it was definitely a very entertaining game, and hope to see you guys back here tomorrow for game 4. So until then, I will see you